Hello and good day to all of you. So today we are going to start the new topic of machine learning in a lecture series in which we will start from the very basic. What is machine learning? Why we need to do it and how to do it. And also further we will proceed to the hands-on experience on machine learning. So before jumping into the advanced machine learning, first we have to understand the basic of the machine learning. So we start from the definition of the machine learning. So let's look at the definition. So the machine learning is a branch of artificial intelligence and also the computer science that focuses on using the data and algorithms to enable the AI, artificial intelligence, to replicate the way that the human learns, gradually improving its accuracy. So for example, when you have the kids or your children, so you train them, you teach them how to eat, how to walk, how to do reactions. So you give them input, and the brain of that kids or the child will grow up with the gradually and have the accuracy based on the experiences before. So the machine learning is also similar to your child. How much information you give to your child brain, that much your machine will grow up gradually. So how does this machine learning work? So there are two types of ways. Either the artificial intelligence algorithms that learns and improve automatically from the experience without human interaction. What does it mean? It means that you define some rules. Let's say if this happens, then you have to take this reaction. So you don't have to tell them, okay, either there is multiple reactions, you don't have to insert in their brain, but you just have to define the rules. Okay, if this thing is happening, you have to perform like that. Either way, you can go for that way. Or in this way, there is no one or two rules, but you can define multiple rules in the algorithms. The second way is to train your machine, optimize the performance through example and the data and the past experiences. So sometimes, let's say when the machine follow the rules which you have given to them, when it reacts or take the action, so you can approve that action or you decline that action. So from that experience, it can also follow what is the right experience or the wrong experience for the machine. So when we are defining the rules, obviously if you look at the chess, how many rules you will apply to the machine, so you know that this has to move in this direction or this direction and this have to move in one direction. The horse has to move at this direction, like 1.5. So you define these rules, but let's say when you are looking by yourself, the human brain can miss out some of the mistakes. It can miss out, let's say if this one is about to be beat, but you will miss that up. But in the machine, the beauty of the machine is that whenever you give some instructions, so it will follow up all the rules and regulation of the chess and will follow accordingly to follow that rules and will not never try to beat you. So that's why the world champion also was beaten by the machine. And also sometimes you use the translation from one language to another language, and also sometimes you have, like, you can find the obesity in a human based on their BMI, body mass indicator. And also sometimes you have to work as the plagiarism checker, or either you are working as academic, so you have to just insert the articles or the part of the article, so you will know this article or the part of article was written by which author. So that is some of the derivation rules we can define in the machine. So where does this machine learning fails? Because obviously there are some limitation of the machine learning application. So actually it fails when there is insufficient or the poor quality of data, and also inadequate models training. Sometimes it's overfitting, or when underlying assumptions that model does not align with the real world scenarios. And also sometimes when you have the tasks that are most impossible to perform with the rules, because there are some general rules you cannot program them, so that needs some human interaction to take the action on that rules. That's another thing, the tasks that cannot be accomplished by human, because there are many tasks which cannot be accomplished by the human, so that also cannot be done by the machine. And also there is, if there is a huge amount of data, but this limitation we can overcome, because with high performance computing we can reduce this risk and can go up to a very big amount of data. And also the fourth thing is adaptivity. Machine cannot do the adoption from the past experiences or whatever we have given to them, so they will just follow that one. So you have to upgrade your machine with the new information. Also, sometimes we apply these machine learning application into multi-attribute application for interpretation purpose. So let's say you have some defined geological problem and you use different type of attributes, like let's say you have PCA and you have the experiences from these attributes to run your model. Then again you interpret the results in two-dimensional color map, and then you refine your interpretation. So that is one of the application we use in the machine learning for any type of geological feature, either it's a fault, fractures, anticline, syncline, or any sort of geological feature which you have given to your machine over here. So there are different type of data which can insert to the machine. So let's say the information which has been updated from the social media. So you see Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp, and also Google search. So there is a lot of data which has been inserting every day. And also we can give the data in the form of audios to our machine. The another thing, we can give the data as a tabular form of any type of data. Also, we can give the information in the form of pictures. So let's say if you define the picture, so you can label your data with, let's say this is a car, this is a bicycle, traffic light, truck, and anything you can define in your picture. So the machine will learn based on the input data. And also you can give the information or train your machine with the text. So how does it work? So the model is very simple in looking, because we have the input and we have this machine which trained by ourselves, and we get the response or the output from process of this machine. What is happening inside this machine is much complicated. In different cases, let's say in this you have defining the regression line which is crossing x and y. So the y is equal to b naught, b1x. So this is a simple regression line. So you can give your input as x and y. So you will get the output in the form of regression analysis. So the process of implementing machine learning. So there are actually four stages of simple machine learning implementation process. So first of all, you have to give the data. The data can be in the form of picture, in the form of text, in the form of tabular form, or any type of data. So here we just take the data in the form of picture. So in this we have two inputs, let's say motorcycle and the car. So the feature extraction, so based on that, the machine will do the feature extraction, either how does the car look like and how does the motorcycle look like. Then based on the feature extraction, it will train the model. I mean, in the model, we will save this information. Okay, if you found this type of features, so you will detect as a car. So the last stage is the deployment. So deploy will be, so in this deployment, you will only recognize motorcycle and car. So if there is a truck, unfortunately in this part of the machine learning process, you will not detect the truck, because you only give the two information, which is car and motorcycle. Or either it will say it is similar to car if this is a truck, or if there is a cycle, it will detect as a motorcycle, because the machine don't have the information of the cycle and the truck in the memory. So there is a small question, because with the machine learning course, we will also have the question and answer. So just to make yourself active in the class and also in the lecture series. So I will ask you like two questions, simple questions. So you just have to answer true or either false in the comment box. So the first question is, let's say if you are defining a machine learning model, can learn from the text, data, audio, image, tabular data, or the other. So either you have to say yes or no for this one. And also one of the machine learning advantage is the elimination of the need to write very complex rules for a program. So either it's a true or false. So you have to give the answer. With that, all, thank you so much, and I hope to see you again. And I wish you will have a better concept of the machine learning, and in future we will go into deep dive into the hands-on and also how the algorithms work. With that, all, thank you so much and have a good day again.